Hello, I'm Tony McNeile. I'm a Unitarian minister and I'm minister to the National Unitarian Fellowship. You can read more about us on our website. I would like you to join with me in a short period of meditation and reflection. You can sit and watch or just listen. Meditation is about finding that stillness which is inside. Try sitting quietly for a few moments. Feel your feet touching the floor and your head relaxed on your shoulders. Try to sit so that your body is poised and balanced, without it being in tension. Feel that your head is balanced, that it's balanced evenly on your shoulders. And take a few deep breaths and let the whole body relax into this balanced pose. And now be aware of your breathing. Let the breath flow in and out in an even rhythm. You can count the breaths if you want to. You can let your eyes close if you want to. Your head may be full of thoughts that have nothing to do with meditation, but your steady breathing will slow them down. You can be aware of a dreamy feeling. Then you are reaching into the quiet centre of your own being. Let your mind float there. It will stop spinning, and you will feel the calmness and the serenity and the tranquility of a mind that is balanced. It may only last for a few seconds, but you are on your way if you can find time to do it again and again. You can listen to my little talk. You can try to make pictures from it in your mind as you listen. This is my talk. My friend often teases me for being a Unitarian. He says that while his faith offers prayers and scriptures that have been established for 2,000 years, I seem to have invented something new. He says that what his religion offers is certainty, while I can say what I like. I agree with him, almost to a point. I was part of that faith once, and to be truthful, there is still a shadow of it somewhere in my mind. It was the tradition and the certainty that eventually led me away from it. When I was what he calls a believer, well, I was in a club. I could say that I knew all the answers to life because they were in the Holy Book. If I doubted then, the answer was in the book, or an interpretation of it by a learned scholar. Those who are not believers, well, I should persuade them to join this club, and if they would not, then I could only say, God help them, because my club and my religion was exclusive and correct. Lucky me then. But I left. I left the certainty, and I left the authority of the Holy Book, and I felt the freedom of being subject to no one but myself. I had experience of the world, and I found it to be chaotic. The world was cruel, and really it paid no attention to people's faith or their holy books. People died in earthquakes and car crashes, and the wrongdoings went on no matter what the prophets had said. The sins of the world were as rampant in my generation as they were in the last, and seemed to be getting worse as the centuries processed. I loved the outdoors "This is my cathedral," I said. "I feel a oneness with nature. It is as red in tooth and claw, just as my world is, my human world is. And life is a lottery in nature too." I would climb my hill and gaze in wonder at all that was around me. I did watch the sunsets, and often the sunrises too. I felt the enormity of time beneath my feet, and how short and frail were my moments in it. I loved it, and I felt an emotional connection to it. To think, some chance within the chaos of that primordial first explosion had created this little jewel of a planet, spinning round a sun that would burn for billions of years. And I have my moment in it. How wonderful. My religion was to be in tune with this natural world. In quiet moments, I could feel the energy. There seemed to be a purpose within it. Life was inexorably moving forward, developing, changing, improving to be able to survive better. But at the same time, it was also aging, just as I was aging. This earth needed protecting from the abuses that humankind was inflicting on it. For money was the god they lived by, and the world would literally end in the hands of the wealthy. But by then, the world would be useless and arid. It was a depressing thought. But by nature, I'm an optimist, as well as a free spirit. And there are people in the world whom I seem to get along with naturally. Fellow optimists. I call them my tribe. I don't know how it is. It must be some instinct carried in my genes, from I don't know where. It's what made me a Unitarian. And Unitarians meet together, some in chapels and some in small groups. We meet for worship, but what each one worships as the ritual moves along is a secret known only to them. It lies in the heart, within their spirits. Each is a place discovered while on their journey to understanding. And yes, there are often songs reworded as hymns, because people like singing. Prayer is seen as an energy to be added to the river of life. That is why I am a Unitarian, why I like being with the Unitarians, why I find the Unitarians are my tribe. Let's close with a prayer. Let us imagine the angel of peace as a presence in the world, in a world where so few are trying to see the angel, a world where the powerful seek more power without a care, a world where people pray with hate in their hearts, where the hungry and the poor are not counted, where dark forces seem to emerge and try to snuff out the light of truth and snuff out the light of compassion. In our prayer, let us acknowledge the angel of peace and be counted as one who does care, be counted as one who will protect, be counted as one who has the light of love and compassion in their heart. And if our own lives are troubled, if there is danger or frustration within us, then let us summon the angel of peace to inspire us, to help compassion to be stronger than anger, for love and understanding to be stronger than the frustration of not being able to make things change for the better. That's my prayer. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. And I hope you will call in again at our website. You are always welcome. And I hope you will practice meditation some more, and that you will find that peaceful spirit within. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching.